It is an event under the chairmanship of the Sultan of Sokoto and the President General, Supreme Council of Islamic Affairs, Alhaji Muhammad Sa'ad Abubakar III, to raise funds for the establishment of Sheikh Sharif Ibrahim Saleh Islamic Center to be located in Abuja. The occasion attracted Muslim clerics, captains of industries, businessmen and women, as well as other distinguished Muslims within and outside the country. Sheikh Ibrahim Saleh is a renowned Islamic scholar whose contributions to the Islamic education is described by many as exemplary. His disciples and students spread all over Africa, particularly the West Africa. That is why many foreign nationals from African countries and those from the Middle East are cited here in their large numbers. The first of its kind in the sub-Saharan Africa, the project is to serve as an Islamic center of excellence for research and learning with a view to promoting Islamic scholarship and inculcating tenets of peaceful coexistence, which the Islamic ideology teaches. To kickstart the ceremony, a reputable academic from Morocco, Professor Muhammad Rifki, presented a thought-provoking speech whose message centers on the true teachings of the noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam.
وكما يقول أفضل الخلق صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا مات الإنسان انقطع عمله إلا من ثلاث: صدقة جارية أو علم ينتفع به أو ولد صالح يدعو له.
Indeed, he was a guest speaker to reckon with. Sultan of Sokoto, Muhammad Sa'ad Abubakar III, who chaired the occasion, appealed for contributions as a selfless commitment which Muslims are expected to be responding to in the propagation of Islam.
That we all know how centers operate, but this is a very special center because
the Sultan cautioned the Ummah of the place of supporting the cause of Allah, citing this project as one of the symbolic Islamic centers Muslims in Nigeria need at this time.
It's left for all of us to ensure its completion, its operation, and its maintenance till end of time.
As a prelude to the commencement of the offer of the donations, the chief launcher, who is the chairman of Boa Group of Companies and also a revered Islamic scholar himself, a philanthropist, a supporter and motivator in the propagation of Islam, Alhaji Abdul Samad Rabiu. In fact, as he has been eulogized at this occasion, Abdul Samad is just a humility personified.
The chief launcher of this occasion has got genetical tremendous ties with the chairman of the center because his own old man has been a crusader for Islam himself. And not only his father but also his grandfather have been assiduously working all their lives to propagate Islam, especially to integrate the recitation of the Holy Quran. The chairman Boa Group of Companies is the son of one of Nigeria's top-ranking businessmen, an industrialist, a philanthropist, a renowned Islamic scholar, Hafizul Islam, Hafizul Quran, late Khalifa Sheikh Rabi radiallahu anhu. May Allah have mercy on his soul. Alhaji Abdul Samad is the chairman and founder of Boa Group of Companies since 1988, a conglomerate engaged in manufacturing, infrastructure development, agriculture and production with a turnover of billions of US dollars. In fact, Alhaji Abdul Samad belongs to the Forbes Billionaires Club. He went to Capital University in Columbus, Ohio in the United States. Has also a $900 million cement plant in Edo State. He's a philanthropist by excellence because as part of his giving back to society, Alhaji Abdul Samad Rabiu has constructed and facilitated the construction of a 220-bed pediatric unit at the Aminu Kano Teaching Hospital at a whopping cost of 7.5 billion naira. He also has established a Center of Islamic Studies, Center for Quranic Studies at Bayero University, for which Professor Ibrahim Mohammed has been the director. And for me, as I know him, coming from Kano myself, Alhaji Abdul Samad Rabiu is dignified, he's unobtrusive, unassuming, and very ready always to render a helping hand to those requiring it, and desire us to be of service to Islam. My honor and privilege to introduce him.
Alhaji Abdul Samad took to the steps to do what he is known for.
A renowned Islamic scholar and father to many, Sheikh Ibrahim Saleh holds a very special place in the hearts of so many of us seated here today. You will hardly see him out there asking for any favors or contributions. As a matter of fact, we all know what it took to get the Sheikh to actually agree to even have this event, because he felt it was like going to be a burden on people. So it took a lot of convincing from quite a lot of people. I want to make this contribution in cash and in kind. In cash, because the cash is needed, and in kind because, as we know, this is a construction project, and also because we are involved in producing cement. Our directors decided that the business should be blessed even more. The business is blessed, but we believe with contribution in cement it will be blessed even more. Therefore, it is going to be 50% in cash and 50% in cement. But in the event that the value of the cement we are contributing is more than the cement that is needed, we will make up, the difference in cash. So on behalf of my family and myself, I would like to make a total contribution of 500 million naira to this project.
In fact, that is not enough. For somebody who understands the position of his blood parents, as explained in the teachings of Islam, which enjoins the Muslims to seek the blessing of Allah by being loyal to parents, alive or otherwise. Alhaji Abdul Samad is fulfilling Allah's obligations in that regard by always making donations on behalf of his late father, an erudite Islamic scholar, one that is spectacular on the knowledge of the Holy Quran, Sheikh Khalifa Ishaq Rabiu.
I would like to also make another special contribution. Special in the sense that the relationship between Sheikh Sharif Ibrahim Saleh and my late father, Khalifa, was a very, very important one. And because of that, I'm sure if Khalifa were alive today, he would be at the forefront of this event. Therefore, I would like to make a contribution on behalf of Khalifa, because I know he would love that, in the sum of 50 million naira. Allah ikela dan kabarin Khalifa.
Then more and more donations followed, this time by the invited guests.
On behalf of the government and good people of Sokoto State, we are contributing to this noble cause the sum of 20 million naira. And on behalf of The Sultanate Council were also contributing 5 million naira.
Alhaji Abdul Samad Rabiu speaks further on what the project is all about.
The center is an important one, and I believe that there is no better way to leave a legacy than to have the center, a center that will serve those who are concerned with the promotion of research and studies in Islam and promoting unity amongst the Muslim Ummah all over the world. This center, when completed, will also promote a better understanding of contemporary challenges and how to face such challenges in these very difficult times. This calls for our support because we know Sheikh is doing this for the people, for the religion, for the faith, and for the unity of all.
As it usually characterizes in occasions like this one, the special guest of honor, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces, Muhammad Buhari, who was represented by the FCT Minister Alhaji Muhammad Musa Bello, delivered his message.
Our country has been fighting insurgency in the northeast, characterized by a dangerous ideology that is not only un-Islamic in outlook, form and character, but also foreign and very strange to us. Our religious centers and scholars will do well to evolve ways and means to educate and reorient our vulnerable youth who might be tempted to align with the insurgents.
Sheikh Sharif Ibrahim Saleh expressed gratitude to Allah for this day and enjoined Muslims to always do good and support every endeavor that is for the cause of Islam.